It's Beer O'Clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Orava Brewing Company in Finland, and this is a can of their Hello, I'm Johnny Cashmere. This is a Berliner Weisse style ale coming in at 5.4% ABV. Very interesting, you know. I've reviewed quite a few of these Orava Brewing Companies beers now from Finland. Thank you very much, Buddy Weisse. And they've all been, the sour beers at least, 5.4% ABV. So is that like a Finnish, brew it to that level so they can get it in the shops rather than trying to get it in, or they have their private government? Is that a thing in Finland where the beers go into government shops if they go over a certain ABV? And if that's the case, I totally understand now the reason why all of the beers, or a lot of the beers, are 5.4% ABV. So they can go into a regular shop. It's a 440 milliliter can, a Berliner Weisse style sour ale loaded with apricots and dry hop with Cashmere. Thank you very much, Buddy Weisse, for sending us the beer all the way from lovely Finland. Without further ado, give you a quick scan of the can wrap. Looks like he's singing in prison. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. A little bit of smoke on the can opening. Beer in the glass. Lovely carbonation on this one. Give it a bit of a rigorous pour. Oh my goodness me, the apricots in this beer smell fantastic. And I'm holding it half an arm's length away and dropping the can on the floor. Half an arm's length away. 2-finger white head. Have a listen. Hazy. Straw amber coloured style beer. Let's get the aroma. Loads of apricot. I was getting apricot half an arm's length away, getting it right up to my nose. Wow. It's buzzing with apricots and pepperiness, spiciness, sour flavours coming through. Smells fabulous. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. That's more like it. Oh! 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 Got the end of my nose itching. Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows. What a fabulous, 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 fabulous sour beer. It's really sour. It's really sour. Really, really sour. And then you get this big apricot punch kicking in. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth, releases more of the flavour. Super drinkable. Super, super, super drinkable. It's really exciting. This is a really, really top draw, top quality sour beer from Orava Brewing Company in Finland. Oh, every taste, every sip is just a complete joy. And I want to talk about this at this stage of the beer review because sour beer needs to really be sour. If you get sour beer that's a miss, that's not as sour as it should be, it's a really disappointing beer style. It really is. And I think, and I'm talking about the UK market now, there are some supermarkets in the UK that are launching sour beer. And I think I've only ever had one or two really good sour beers from the supermarket. I was drinking sour beer from the supermarket for that long that I actually went off the style of beer because they weren't sour enough. And they just, when you get a sour beer that's just not sour, it can be so boring. It can be so boring. And I think it puts a lot of people off. If you're going to the supermarket, picking up one of those supermarket sour beers and they're not sour enough, you may never return to a sour beer again. You may go, been there, tried it, wasn't a fan, found it a bit boring. But hold on. This is my hold on message. If you get a really blooming good sour beer from your local craft brewer who's doing things correctly, and the sourness is actually making your face go, oh, you know, it's making you, whoa, whoa, that's sour, then it can be the most exciting, brilliant style of beer that you'll ever have in your hand. And I properly mean that. So my answer to these supermarket sour beers that are not quite sour enough or nowhere near sour enough is try one from your local craft brewery, or ask one of your friends, if they're in the know, if they've had a really sour beer, and go and find it, track it down, go and find it and try it, because honestly it will change your whole view, your whole thought process on what a sour beer should be. It's so sour. It's so sour, but what's brilliant about this beer is that the apricot is just kind of just making it so juicy and refreshing. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. It's a little bit peppery and spicy on the back end. There's a little bit of a malt body to begin with. Terrific. Absolutely terrific beer. Where would I drink this beer? What would I drink this beer with? I'm thinking sunny. I'm looking out the window now and it's completely raining and horrible and wet and terrible. But sunshiny day, grab yourself a sour beer. You will probably be in complete heaven. And I'd probably be eating it with a lovely German kind of bratwurst style sausage. Brilliant. With loads of mustard all over it. Rating for this beer then. I dropped the can on the floor. Oh. Hello, I'm Johnny Cashmere, Orava Brewing Company. Berliner Weiss style ale with apricots and dry hop with Cashmere hops. Brilliant. I've not talked about the Cashmere too much, but it's definitely quite hoppy. But I think it's all about the apricot and the sourness for me personally. Brilliant beer. If you're in Finland, try it. It's wonderful. I like that enough to give it a Stone the Crows 10 out of 10. So 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.